Welcome to City of Durban here in South Africa. My name is Aubrey Rambau from GTOIM Operations in Durban. And along with my colleagues, we are going to narrate our journey on sustainability and the approach that we took to introduce renewable energy as well as water conservation here in Durban plant operations.
Thank you, Aubrey. Hello all, I'm Narayanan. When the group launched the sustainability targets, we took it very seriously and we started engaging with all the stakeholders. You see in this picture, we had colleagues from the country as well as from the central functions to have a good perspective and great reflections on the task that we have on hand. This engagement is the highlight of all what we have done, and we had a great participation and contribution from all the stakeholders in this journey. Our first focus was to work on optimizing the energy and then introduce renewables in our operations. We had prepared a very strong roadmap and a stepwise approach along with our sustained engagement. One of the main themes was to implement LED lights in all the areas of the plant. We also actually introduced smart devices like occupancy sensors. We also did some daylight harvesting of the energy to switch off some lights when we had enough natural light. And we did this in 2 steps towards the end of 2020 and in 2021. We had actually estimated that this will give us about 22% energy reduction. When we summarized, we observed that we had a very positive impact, and it was about 35% optimization that we had done with the support of strong volumes as well. While we were doing the optimization, we had scanned the market for renewable energy solutions in South Africa, and we understood that the solar PV system is the most practical solution that we can implement. Today in the group, we believe that partnership is the next leadership. Our engagement with the suppliers gave us the right perspectives, and we quickly introduced power monitoring to see what is the size of the system, what we should have. Also in South Africa, it is not a uniform policy that governs renewable energy generation and distribution. It is still a work in progress. Considering all the policy challenges, we anchored the business model and we chose the power purchase agreement as the solution that we in Durban plant will adapt. Towards the end of 2021, we had started the sourcing process and we signed our power purchase agreement with the selected supplier on the 1st of April 2022 with the target to start the solar energy generation from 31st of July.
Thanks, Narayan. I'm Musanjang Asen, working with Quality VPS Environment Function in the plant. The installation we have is a very modern one where GTO's commitment to safety is reflected. We have close to 500 meters of walkway and safety line along the full length of the safe working and maintenance of the solar system. We have pressurized water for cleaning and the panels time to time. The project detailing the installation was happening between May till July 2022. We've had about 1,800 man-hours on the roof without any safety issues. We actually energized our power production on the 29th of July, and now it has been running the operation for the past 5 months. For the year 2022, we've generated approximately 140 megawatts of energy. We have a close monitoring power system. In the full year, we expected about 60% of our energy needs will be met from this green energy. This has also meant that our CO2 emissions has reduced for about 130 tons just for the year of 2022. We are very happy that the cost of this renewable energy is only 65% compared to that of fossil fuel energy. While our cost in the country has gone up to 28% in the last 3 years, all the optimization that we have done, it has actually lowered the cost overall for the Durban plant. We are actually saving about 40% of the cost of energy per truck produced. This clearly shows that being climate positive is not costly, but it can be also a very good positive business case.
While we were implementing the PV system, we were also preparing for our water conservation work in the Durban plant. Durban has had serious issues with the water infrastructure due to the floods, and we have had major disruptions in water supply. We have done the background work and we had the right data. We worked on increasing the backup of our water supply and also started to work on collecting the rainwater to have the right solution. Our goal was to reduce the consumption of the only water supply, which is the municipal water supply we have, by about 30% on an annual basis.
Hi all, I'm Jabulani Shezi from maintenance. We only had about a day of water backup, and we combined the rain water harvesting activity and we improved the backup water storage. We made the entire system more hygienic by a better circulation, having fail-safe pumps in the system.
Hello everyone, this is Itobile Ngalane, responsible for engineering and maintenance. The rainwater that will be collected will pass through filtration and right levels of treatment and to be used only for sanitization purposes, keeping in mind the requirements of water quality for our products. With this installation, we have about 7 days of water backup for the entire plant. This has just been implemented and is still under monitoring, but we have already collected approximately 80,000 liters of rainwater so far.
These days, we in Durban plant are happy whether the sun shines or we get the rain. We benefit anyway. Year 2022 has been a very busy year for Durban plant. In the middle of a very high volume production, we also managed to roll out important activities in our sustainability roadmap. We believe that Durban is very well connected to the Volvo Group, GTO, and international manufacturing ambitions on sustainability. What I really like is we have a stepwise approach, and this is a journey. We have to follow what we have done and continue our journey on all aspects of sustainability. We would like to take this opportunity to thank our stakeholders, partners, and our central function colleagues whose contribution is what we see in our work today.